different nationalities coming together.
Yeah.
So that alone can describe harmony.
And I think that music was meant to inspire things.
But I don't care about trying to be the best. I'm trying to be different.
I remember time, I remember when it used to be time.
Good afternoon, I'm Peter Walker and I'm happy to be here in Malaysia with some amazing musicians. And today we're going to be discussing the Full Circle Project featuring Clifton Harrydas, Providence Brown, Sheldon Blackman, who couldn't be here because he's on tour, and Smokey from the international band Common Culture.
Said I remember those days when hell was my home, when me and mama bed was a big piece of foam. I me never like play, the mayor never go. When mama go and work, me go street, go home. I remember when me done in them, take me snow cone and make him lick a brother, them kick up Jerome. I remember when we visit them with bare big stone and Mikey brother Papa and double brown. I remember when me own father get him knee blown and my best friend Richie get to when I am down. I remember Sonny Avenue turning in a war zone and Mikey mother fly him out cause she get alone and Mikey go to foreign and got on Al Capone. Make who leave her money and say me not come home. Now we are at the city and that is well known. Yesterday Mikey called me on the phone. Me say Mikey, yeah. I say go down the road, take a look around. It's a cold, cold town, yeah. Set the world, yes the world is a ghetto.
Soca music is based on African and East Indian rhythms. And I worked with his father in the 80s. And apparently, well, Clifton says he met me when he was a little boy. I came to his home with the band, and we met then. And it's amazing how, I would say it's a small world. How, you know, I mean, we could meet each other back then, and now, a few years after, here we are working together on this project, Full Circle.
My sons and my daughters, to you I plead, to you I plead. Watch, don't get no harass, but please take heed.
I know you don't want no sermon, but my admonition is to guard you against all the evils of life that create strife and destroy life.
Walk cautiously, children, be alert, because you have an enemy that's roaming the earth.
I know you're young and restless, but you don't have to be careless. You see, sober thinking leads unto righteousness,
to happiness.
Sometime or the other, you have to meet someone and share it with. So it's a matter of like learning to accept and let go. Okay. And I mean, come on, I mean, when you look at it as any orchestra or any band working together, you have to have harmony. And in having harmony, we have to share with each other. And it's like, you know, just let it go, simple. Just let it go, that's it.
When I was a baby boy, I switched for communication, some connections. So I hollered and I cried, there's always some reception. Quick response from my parents, they apply medication. Prayer and medication was just my supplication. Anger and hate is all just fiction. Feeling fear is just imagination. Hi. Peace and love never came through the sign of proclamation. Peace and love came through the beginning of creation. Now we identify, then we recognize, then we colonize, then we baptize, and then we pulverize, but can't we synchronize? Or are we hypnotized that we can't recognize? Put it on the radio, put it on the stereo, put it on the video, put it on the late night show. So hungry, give me one to go. Yes, give me one to go. News flash, water the rise, don't hesitate. Relocate, emancipate. Emancipate yourself from infinity. Life is beautiful and the world is a ghetto. You know what I'm saying? Big time.
If you look at us here,
Right.
we're from different parts, and in most bands today, you meet a lot of people of different nationalities coming together.
Yeah.
So that alone can describe harmony. And then when put together, the different experiences and of what they had through the years of becoming a musician or what they've learned, it's like they apply that color of their lives to your life. So you form like the musical harmony displayed is also shown with the characters.
Can you recall the memories on my knees, begging please, I beg why? You said that it all was a dream come true. Now that I'm all grown up, should I ever away? Like a bird in the sky, the first flight, I realize it's somehow time spent while time meant all. Who said that it all was a dream come true?
Music is a very important tool. It's one of the first means of communication. And I think that music was meant to inspire things. It can inspire laughter, it can inspire heartache, it can inspire anger, So it depends on what you're trying to put across. So when we do a concert and you're performing, see, people underestimate the power of the human will and the spirit. And you know how they say you need to pray on something? Well, when we go out and we perform, if we're trying to portray a positive image or say a feel-good image, we're putting that out there into the universe. And then when you get a group of thousands of people that are all focusing on the same energy, it's like an amplification, So now instead of one voice, like Providence said earlier, saying, here I am, or listen to this, you've got thousands of people all together at the same time with one thing in mind. And it could be something violent. For us, it's mostly about something positive, because we don't really write about fighting and killing and all this negative stuff. There's enough artists out there doing that already, So we want to use this powerful tool that we have to make people's lives a little bit easier, a little bit more happy, a little bit more bearable, So that's, for me, that makes it all worthwhile.
You've done some shooting at Thaipusam, yeah?
Yeah.
So, how do you feel, being in a quite a diverse place, with this big cultural thing going on? I mean, what was happening that day when you were there?
It's amazing, and what was in my head was colors.
Yeah.
I like being around colors. It shows action, it shows festive celebration. Somehow to the people there was a contrast because I was the only one sporting Rastafarian dreadlocks. So everyone was like looking at me being there, and I felt like I was the highlight. And it was a good energy because I give back. It was a give and a receive energy being in the Thaipusam. And Thaipusam is something that you don't see that anywhere in the world.
Somehow it feels like I'm playing in water.
Water?
It's smooth, yeah. It just becomes smooth. Even though I'm hitting it, with the sticks, it feels like I'm in silk. It's like watery kind of feeling, Yeah.
Okay.
And
do you lose track of time at all when you're playing?
I do lose track of time. Yeah, I do lose track of time. I'm actually spaced. Yeah, I'm just in an ocean of color, It's just like creating new songs, and even though it's an instrument, like it's a constant pitch instrument, it can't bend like a violin or guitar, but somehow it tends to bend in the ear of the listener when I play.
Wow, that's like metaphysical stuff.
Yeah.
Okay.
It tends to,
okay,
yeah.
Okay.
And sometimes I make it more like a wail as well.
Yeah.
Like you hit a drum, like a drummer would know. You hit a drum and you go, I figure out ways of doing that as well, that I actually put into it. Yeah, that's why I say so the listener more feels it,
Okay.
Yeah. And it's how I play it as well too. It's like when I play, it's like I'm walking on glass. Yeah, I don't want to be cut.
Over here, man.
I don't want to get cut. So I play it in a way that it's safe. I've always tried to be safe of what I give out, So I'm like walking on glass. Yeah.
So you're actually more lucky than the audience. I mean, you get to be playing. The audience gets to enjoy your music, but you're actually the one that's feeling it.
Yeah.
I mean, the audience feels it with you, right?
Yeah, because I distribute all my emotions and, Yeah.
Okay. Smokey, we talked earlier about the show must go on. So, when you're tired, when you're traveling, the stresses. I mean, so what can you say, about that?
I mean, but first of all, I don't want to get the wrong impression. We do have to rest and take care of ourselves, okay? True enough, yeah, we may have late hours, but being musicians, sometimes we're fortunate to sleep during the day as well, where other people are working or whatever, So you do have to take care of yourself. There's nothing to substitute that. And it's a very strenuous job. We use a lot of energy when we're performing. Some musicians just want to sit and just go through the motions, but when we perform, it starts in the tips of your toes and just goes through your whole body, and it's like next thing you know, you done lost 5 pounds. Yeah.
So any last words you'd like to say about the Full Circle Project, what it means to you,
Well, what I would say is enjoy what you do, and if you don't enjoy what you do, quit your job, get a new job, and keep the peace within, or we'll turn to pieces. That's all. Peace.
Life is too short, man.
Yep. Enjoy.
One love, one race, human race, common cause, full circle.
Well, Providence, thanks, man.
Peace.
Clifton. Yeah.
Oh, it was my pleasure.
Thanks, man.
Nice meeting you.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.